Peace, power, and prosperity. Peace, power, and prosperity. It's your comrade, your brother Yafeuh Balogun. Back at you again. Back at you again. Yafeuh Balogun. Back at you again. Uh, you know, do me a big favor if you haven't already. I appreciate the bit of growth that we've had here on this platform. I appreciate that very much. Uh, do me a big favor, like, share, subscribe to this channel. Do me a big favor and like, share, subscribe to this channel. That would be extremely helpful and kind of help us grow a little bit and kind of help us get information out, which is very important. Today, we want to talk about a Florida teen allegedly shoots and kills his sister out of argument over Christmas gifts. Over Christmas gifts. Just give me a brief second. Yeah, over Christmas gifts, y'all. It's crazy. Um, let's see. So the report says a 14-year-old boy allegedly shot his older sister in Florida after a family argument over Christmas presents, officials said Tuesday. The teen had been shopping on Christmas Eve with Abrielle Baldwin, his 23-year-old sister, as well as his mother, 15-year-old brother, and sister's children. Pinellas County Sheriff Bob Gutteri said during a news conference. The teenage brothers got into an argument about who was getting more Christmas present. They had this family spat about who was getting what and what money was being spent on who, and they were having this big thing going on in the store. Guattari said. The boys continued to argue at their grandmother's house in Largo, basically a city about half an hour from Tampa. Guattari said they had gone there so their grandmother could babysit Baldwin's baby boy and her 6-year-old son while was at work. Once inside, the 14-year-old boy allegedly pulled out a semi-automatic handgun, pointed at his brother, and told him he was going to shoot him in the head. Gatara said the older teen said that he didn't want to fight and told his brother to get out of the house. One of their uncles separated the teens and got the 14-year-old boy inside where Baldwin was with her baby. Y'all need to leave that stuff alone, Baldwin said to her brother, according to Katara. Why are you trying to start it? It's Christmas. The 14-year-old boy called his sister several derogatory words and told her he was going to shoot her and her baby. He allegedly shot her in the chest around 1:45 p.m. local time. The baby was in the carrier, was not injured, Katari said. The 15-year-old brother came outside with his own semi-automatic handgun, allegedly shot his younger teen brother in the stomach, police said. He then ran, throwing the gun in a nearby yard. The teen was taken into custody at a relative's house. Baldwin was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead, Guitarra said. The bullet traveled through her left arm and into her chest, popping both her lungs. She suffered internal bleeding and was unable to breathe. The 14-year-old boy underwent surgery and is now in stable condition at the hospital. He's been charged with first degree murder, child abuse, and being a delinquent in possession of a firearm, police said. The Pinellas Pasco State Attorney's Office will review the case and decide whether the teen will be charged as an adult. His brother was charged with attempted first degree murder and tampering with physical evidence. Both teens have prior arrests for car burglaries. These young kids, 14, 15 years old, routinely carry firearms, and is what happens when young delinquents carry their firearms, Katara said. They get upset and they don't know how to handle stuff, and they end up shooting each other. All I can say basically is wow, wow, wow. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I've never been one that's been big on any of these holidays, especially like Christmas, anything of that nature. Growing up as a kid, um, my mother, my father didn't indulge in it at all. We didn't participate in it, and I wasn't expecting anything. So therefore, I couldn't be upset about none of this stuff. But it's really a shame that this situation had to happen, and it was just so senseless. Like I hear about grandmothers, and I hear the uncle. I'm like, but why these kids 14, 15 years old, why are they everybody knowing that they carrying weapons? Like why nobody's trying to stop them from this reckless behavior? You know what I mean? I feel like from the first time that they became aware that these little kids were carrying these guns, that the uncle or other male figures, especially the male figures, should have intervened and sort of prevented them. You know, this could have actually been a lot worse. This is terrible to what happened, but it's actually could have potentially been a lot worse. Now, in this situation, really, uh, potentially three people are going to go spend some time, and well, two people going to spend some time in prison. One person is dead, their older sister, and basically sounds like from the report that we just read, she was just basically trying to intervene, trying to de-escalate the situation, telling them, "Hey, it's Christmas. Let's keep it cool." But this is the sort of thing that I feel that jealousy, and envy, and all this type of stuff that's allowed to fester in families. And a lot of times it comes out during these holidays. And if you got family members, you know how sometimes people can be jealous and envy, especially during holidays. How these things get sort of elevate to this point potentially. It's very heartbreaking, man. I feel for the family. I feel for the community. You know what I'm saying? Because from what I read, the young girl, she had a job. She was taking care of her kids. She got two kids she was taking care of, and now those kids don't have a mother. You know what I mean? They don't have a mother at all, and now they're just a vicious cycle. So who's gonna take on responsibility of taking care of those kids as the way how she would have? You know what I mean? That's really the question that we really got to ask at this particular point. But this was just a senseless situation, a senseless murder that didn't have to happen. We got to stop putting so much pressure on folks during these holiday seasons, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, like golly, like it ain't all about money, gifts, and everything that glitter ain't gold. Everything that glitter ain't gold. So I just hope that within our families, within our household, we just look at the culture of these holidays. Especially Christmas, Thanksgiving. We just look at it a little different. Just be glad that we can come together. If we can just do that, you know what I'm saying? If you could just do that and stop worrying about what the next person got, you know what I mean? I really wonder where the boys' fathers was at, father or fathers, you know what I mean? And I hope that that this can be an example of how all this shit just really just fucked up. But anyway, do me a big favor. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you've already liked it, if you've already shared it, if you've already subscribed, look, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Get a friend, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get on here with me and chat, we can do that too. It's all good. But this has been Yafeuh Balogun, street reporter. You know what I'm saying? This story just kind of caught my attention. You know what I mean? That's why I chimed in on it. This story kind of caught my attention. And I kind of talk about these things, and hopefully that I can influence or deter others from committing these types of issues in the community. You know what I mean? A lot of times we talk about, you know, issues dealing with white supremacy. You know what I mean? We talk about police brutality, but we also on this channel going to talk gifts. Like, come on, man. That ain't even where it's at. You know what I'm saying? At their grandmama house, at that, what if grandma would have got shot? What if that baby would have got shot? You know what I'm saying? Like for real, man. Like nobody's really, you know what I'm saying? Like it's fucked up, but you know what I'm saying? It could have been worse. Do me a big favor, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all 100. Hey, catch me tomorrow or the following day whenever I jump back on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it moving, man. We're gonna talk about some real issues on here. You know what I'm saying? And invite some folks on, some real OGs. Peace, power, and prosperity. It's been Yafeuh Balogun. Appreciate you.